Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another video. Here we are at Dublin. We are in this Ryanair airplane right now. We're going to go all the way to Munich and expecting some okay weather as we take off. As you can see, it's not that bad. Let me check actually if it's a live weather. It probably is. Yep, it is. So that's how it looks like. So let's go inside the plane and get ready. So here we are, and I already did the walk around. Everything is good in the outside, and I just flew an A320, and I did a very good landing. So I'm probably going to be doing an A320 flights alongside the A350. So yeah, let's go ahead and in fact, phew, sorry for that. Phew, there we go. I'm done. Let's go on and turn the airplane on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the Simbrief flight plan. So let's turn this on. So battery on, emergency exit lights armed, and we'll go ahead and connect the ground power. Of course, we're going to turn. This is going to be a Ryanair flight, so we need this airplane out of the ground as fast as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and start aligning the nav systems. So that's all good. As that lines, I'm going to start the APU in a second, but first I'm going to turn on all of this. Hydraulic systems must be turned off at all times, and set this to standby. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and request the refueling process to begin already. But before we do that, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do the flight plan. Good. So let's go ahead and do that. Dispatch system loading up, and let's go do a new flight here. So here we are. Let's go ahead and select our airline, which is Ryanair. We'll do flight number 021. And we'll go from here to Munich. So I think that's Dublin. I think it's that one. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Dublin and all the way to Munich. So Munich. So select that one, and that's it. Let's select the airframe, and that loads up. Kilograms is set, and where we are right now. Actually, we have to check the ATIS first. So let's check the ATIS. Once we check the ATIS, so currently, let's open the airport here, and St. Ange ATIS, it's the formation kilo, so we're departing 10 right. So this always has to be 10 right. Okay, there we go. So it's always 10 right. Let's do that. Thank God I checked. Yep, thank God I checked. There we go, that's done. And so we get the briefing. Okay, so now that we have our Simbrief flight plan, it's a good time to reload GSX. So let's reload the Simbrief. There we go. Now it knows what we have. And let's request the data. Good, let's check our OFP here. So we have a cost index of 48, so we're step climbing to 350, then wait, so we're de-stepping. That's weird. So we're going 350, and then we're going 330, and then we're going 270. I'm guessing that that's gonna be our top of descent. Then I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll check that out. So that's that. ZFW of 61.6. There we go. Departing at 14:30 UTC. It is currently 14 UTC, so we need to hurry up. So block fuel 9.4 and trip fuel 5.2. So we have like around 4,000 kilograms more fuel. We should. So that's our route ID. There we go. Our times, block time of 2 hours 22 minutes. Weights here. We don't really want to check that for now. This is our flight log, but let's check. Cruising altitude, cruising speed of 7.79, 7.8 Mach, 0.79 Mach. So that's going to be our cruising speed. These are the NOTAMs, but first I want to check the weather. Actually, no. First I want to check this. Yeah, the wind information. So 350 is a cruising altitude, so minus 49. And it's 295 at 18. So so it's going to be the same here until we descend. So yeah, it's going to be roughly the same for all of that. So let's go down here to the weather information. So at departure, so 100 at 6 knots, fuel at 2000, scattered at 3000, 26 is the temperature, and QNH 1018. We can set that right now as well. So 1018. 1018. Let me set that. Come on. There we go. That's set. And we are done with that. So destination, we're expecting variable winds sometimes and gusting. So that's going to be good. But at least we have Kavok, and maybe we'll be having scattered clouds. But we're still expecting RNAV for sure, arrival. So that's good. We don't care about the taxiways. For that one, I want to check the runway here. Can I scroll all the way down here to the runway chart things? So runway 10 right, 28 left, close at 2000 UTC, 2000 Zulu, which is not now. So 10 right isn't closed. I don't believe it is. Maybe it is, but I don't know. Look, I don't think it's closed. So let's go check the destination approach procedures. So ILS runway 26 left is unusable. Great to know. So I'm also going to import the flight here in Navigraph, but let's do that. So I don't think 26 left. This is at 2968 UTC, I believe. I don't know. But we are not using that runway, so we don't really care about that one. But it's still important to know in case. So okay, so the ILS DME of that one is okay. So it's just coverage is decreased, I believe. But that's pretty much it. So oh yeah, also the standard from departure NOTAMs here are important as well. So I think that's if we scroll down again. Look how many NOTAMs this has. That's crazy. Star, I don't care. And this is, wait, so where do we check that? That's the destination airport for the star. Okay, that's actually important. So standard arrival chart instrument RNAV 10 left, 10 right, altitude constraints amended. So we have to do the altitude constraints, I believe. Look, I'm not like the professional with NOTAMs, but anyway, it's not a tutorial. Anyway, so let's check the weather charts. I don't care about this one. So no weather, no significant weather. That's it. So let's go ahead and set up the FMC. I think I've already requested refueling. No, I haven't. So let's request the refueling process, and we'll do the airplane stairs, and we'll do Ryanair.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So let's go ahead. I'm also gonna go and do the shell pick, I guess, and we'll start the catering as well.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
There we go. And we'll do gate aviation. Let's go also and do that. So I close that one, and we'll release the vehicle here because we're not using that. Instead, we're using this airplane's air stairs. So we can do that simply by going here and air stairs, stairs inhibit. There we go. Let's extend that one. There we go. So let's set the IRS system. This is, we are in.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Okay. Whiskey, there we go, and that's it. So route, request that. We'll set the payload as well here. There we go, and we'll set the fuel.
Fuel truck is in position.
We'll also.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do
Oh,
it.
I think I didn't. I think I made a mistake there. Okay, wait a second. I think I can do that again. Wait. And the amount of fuel, we'll decrease it to like 0. Fuel percentage 0. There we go. Now it should work. Now the fuel truck, of course, is setting up, getting ready. It's a fuel truck. The airstays are deployed. Let's activate this. And now we can. Okay, so let's go. Set that one. Let's set the fuel. Now, the init reference system here is also important. So, we could check that through the OFB here. But, let's go all the way back up. Cruising altitude is 350. 0. Fuel weight is 1.6. Plant fuel is 9.4. Reserves are how much? They're 0.7, so that's not much. Cost index 48. Cruise winds 318.028, and transition altitude is 5,000, I believe. We could check the weather rate, the METAR. I think we've checked it before. It's not that bad. The transition altitude is standard. So, yeah, you see it doesn't really give you the transition altitude. That means it's standard, I think. So, if you check that here, it's 5,000 like standard, so it didn't really change. There we go. So refueling is completed apparently, so we can actually begin the boarding process. Well, actually, getting trucks. Let's wait for that to finish. I'll also go ahead and request the METAR and the thing at the same time, just in case we missed anything. So Eidw will set that, and we'll send that as well. And we received it like 2 seconds after. So we want this one. So this is 100 at 6 knots, fuel at 2,000, sky at 3,026, just like we did actually before. Now let's go ahead and request the ATIS. So the ATIS is Eidw, and we'll send that. So I want to know the ATIS as well. Recall works. There we go. And we received it probably right now. So information kilo 1330. Okay, that's like 40 minutes ago. Arriving 10 left, departing 10 right, winds 10. Okay, we don't really care about the weather. So, oh, there we go. Transition level is 6,000. So this is not 5,000, it's 6,000. There we go. And so let's go grab the forecast. So we are at 3. So I believe, let's check the top of descent here. We don't really have one. But what does it want? Yeah, but it's retracting. Maybe it wants this one too. Okay, yeah, there we go. We'll close this one as well. And now it's a good time to request boarding. So let's request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And let's start the APU. So APU should start, and we'll set window heat on. And we'll set the yaw damper on as well. Check the volts for the battery. The ground power provides this much volts, so that's fine. So we'll check the APU gen. That's good. Okay.
Do you want to board crew?
Board the crew.
Bus is coming.
Of course, it's in buses. That's fine. Check that one. So at Rockhill, where are we supposed to be stepping at? So that means that we're probably going to have some delays here. So if we don't find it, that means it's going to be no star. That means that it's not that necessary. And it seems that it is no star. No, it isn't. Okay, so that's important to know. This means that I think we're gonna have to step down. So if you go to the cruise, the stepping will be happening beforehand. We'll do it as we come in close. I'm not even sure we're going to be stepping down anyway. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe to be able to catch the maybe to be able to descend on the descent path, but I'm not really sure. Okay, APU is working and we are getting the volts we need, so that's good. So okay, sorry for that. Anyway, let's go left. I'm just gonna continue along this line here, and then I'm gonna go turn right. Because it's kind of confusing. We're just basically following the link pathway here, like this little taxiway. Not much after that. So, let's brief our takeoff. I believe is a good time to do that. So, once we take off, we are going... Once we take off... Which departure are we expecting to end date?
Ground Ryanair 781,
So,
Charlie, taxi to the ramp.
once we take off, we are going straight
Ryanair
to the
781,
right.
Charlie, taxi to parking via November 3, November, Foxtrot, outer, link 6, Delta November.
No, we're continuing.
November
We
3,
turn
November,
right
Foxtrot,
slightly.
outer,
We
link
turn
6,
right a
Delta.
bit and
November,
to course
Ryanair
308.
781, Charlie.
Wait, no, this. Okay, yeah, so we turn right completely. We do a very sharp turn. Then after that, we continue straight. I was just checking the chart, but I'm mistaken with another thing. Okay, I'll go to the right here, and then I'll continue straight. You see, it's not that big of a deal. They just gave me so much instructions. Okay, so we just got into a situation. This is a good.
Ryanair 021, give way to the 737 at your 12 o'clock.
I can't give way to the 737. This is a one-line taxiway. Ryanair 021. What do I do here in this situation? I have no idea what to do. Okay, you know what? I think sometimes it happens. In real aviation, you would simply just reverse thrust, but I don't have time for that, so we're going to crash straight into the plane. And continue our taxi. This is going to be gruesome. Goodbye, 737. Yeah, and you see here, it disappeared completely once we crash into it. And we actually have a plane behind us. Oh no, that's a plane on apron. Okay, I thought it was coming. Okay, so, we're supposed to get dropped off at November 1. So, that's the end of it. Okay, that's the end of the line. Let's keep going. Almost there. And once we take off, going straight to 6,000 feet. Got all this. Literally, this airport is owned by Ryanair. And why is there a Ryanair airplane? Wait, is there a jet? Wait, no. So this is all like Ryanair owns all of the aprons here, at Dublin, but no jetways. So, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going straight. So I think that's those are 800s. Those are 77 NG. But I gotta say though, the A320 is very easy to fly. I've landed like super good with it, but with the 737 it's more of a challenge. As you know, there is no fly-by-wires, so that's going to be a challenge for us. Anyway, check the overhead. Everything is fine with the overhead, I believe. And this is the holding short point. I don't know why it's all the way here.
Ryanair 021, contact tower on 128.8.
Tower 128.8, Ryanair 021. 28.8. Okay, let's turn the landing lights when we turn off lights. And the strobe lights here. I'll also do that. And also just the TA array. And we'll set this here. There you go. And so we're ready now. Ryanair 021 holding short November 1 requesting takeoff 28 right. But this is a very late. The holding port is 4.
Hold short of runway 28 right, 737 max, 1 mile final.
Holding short 28 right, Ryanair 021. Okay, so someone is on final on 28 right. So we could see that maybe more
Ryanair
clear.
021, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
I don't know why you didn't even land. Line up and wait, runway, is it 28 right, Ryanair 021. Traffic is a bit weird, insane tensions here. We need to go on the thing with the lineup and wait. It's telling me there's traffic. Oh wait, that's still a plane. It's on the so it wasn't 28 right. Whatever. It wasn't coming from 28 right. I thought it was a bug. Okay, so the autopilot is set as it should, and the flaps are set. The trim is set. Engine set are continuous.
Echo Charlie, contact ground on 130.79.
So everything is good here.
Ground Ryanair 10 Echo Charlie.
Let's go, come on. Because they put the holding point so far away from the thing. Let's contact the cabin and tell them to prepare. All cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Ryanair 021, runway 28 right,
Okay.
150 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 right, Ryanair 021. Okay, we're cleared for takeoff. Chrono set. Set this to 40%. Okay, takeoff thrust set. Stabilized. $80 knots. Okay. Okay. Rotate. Gear up. Okay, we're in the air. We're gonna do a sharp right turn now. Flaps up to 1. Okay. Throttle reduction here to
Ryanair
climb.
021, contact Dublin departure on 119.555.
Contacting departure, Ryanair 021. Okay. It's a very hard departure.
Ryanair 5 Whiskey Whiskey, winds 100 at 6, runway 10 left, cleared to land.
Okay, it's a good
Welcome
time
to
to set the
Dublin.
autopilot. We'll set it.
10 left cleared to land. Ryanair 5 Whiskey Whiskey.
And let's go ahead and contact departure. Ryanair 021 at 4,000 for 6,000. Okay, continuous. I'll set that to off, and that's it. Okay, flaps up. You can already clear all of that. Ryanair 021 at 5,200 for 6,000.
Ryanair 021, Dublin departure identified.
Okay, keep going. And we'll set this to auto here, and we'll reset the minimums. Transition altitude is 6,000.
Ryanair 021, direct Delta Whiskey 553, then as filed, please.
Delta Whiskey. What? We crossed that before. Negative, we already crossed that, Ryanair 021. Ryanair 021 requesting a new MCP altitude.
Maintain present routing, climb flight level 60.
Okay.
Ryanair 021, climb your requested altitude.
Requesting altitude of flight level 220. We'll just do 220, we don't really care.
Ryanair 021, climb flight level 220.
Okay. Everything is fine. And it's been 4 minutes since departure. I'll see you once we reach our top of descent. Yeah, you won't really show us once we cross 10,000 actually. Yeah, so yeah, I'll see you once we reach our top of descent. Okay, so we have just left our cruising altitude 350 and we are descending just fine. So I just received the MEDAR. It's currently 020 at 3 knots. That's going to be our winds. We have Takeoff conditions 32 degrees and QNH 1020. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1020 is a QNH. Maybe I'll just set that right now. We'll set it on both sides as well. So wait, this is not an Airbus. There we go. It's 1020, and then that's that. Temperature is 32, so it's going to be pretty hot, and that's pretty much it. So I also received the Addons. I'm gonna receive it actually in a second. I'm sorry. No, it's this. Okay. Munich Airport information. Charlie, so 1520 Zulu, arriving departing runway 26 left, 26 right. Winds calm, Takeoff, temperature 32.
Ryanair 021, descend flight level 170.
So we're descending now to
Descending
260.
flight level 170, Ryanair 021.
Okay, 170, put that in here. Strangely though, on Navigraph, it shows that that's not the case, that we have information Papa instead. Is this actually, wait, yeah, so we don't have that, so that's different and weird, but our arriving runway is 28 left.
Lufthansa 6 Lima, Foxtrot, contact Zurich. Info on 120.88.
120.88 for Lufthansa 6 Lima Foxtrot.
So, we're expecting ILS 26, so we're gonna do visual RNAV here, so we'll do RNAV 26 right instead here, so we'll do an RNAV 26 right, and that's pretty much it.
77, Papa X-ray, Langen radar identified.
So, again, I have no idea why that's that, but, look. So we didn't get the correct information at all. And this was around 14 minutes ago, so, this is 140 at 4. So I'll use Navigraph instead here. So let's go and do that. 18 left. Well, actually, we'll do the current ATIS. I believe that's a good one, a good start. So we'll go do the current ATIS. So, I mean the current weather. So, there we go, and let's do that. So 26 right. So the weight is going to be 65489. Reversers are operational, and we'll do. We have 13,000 feet, so I think auto brakes one is enough. And as you can see, if we import the weather, this is not correct, so I have to manually actually put this back.
Ryanair 021, contact Munich radar on
020 at
125.14.
3.
Contacting Munich radar on 125.14, Ryanair 021.
No, not the flaps. The flaps shouldn't be there. It's pretty annoying, actually. 020.
Munich radar, Ryanair 021. Good evening, flight level 280 for flight level 170.
Ryanair 021, Munich radar identified. Good evening.
Because the flaps keep retracting for some reason. Wait a second. Okay, so this should work now. There we go. And this is at 3, and then we get a reference speed of 152.
Ryanair 021, descent, flight level 160.
Descending flight level 160, Ryanair 021.
160. Okay, so we set that. Let's go ahead and we have the RNAV approach, so that's good. Let's request that. Requesting the RNAV 26 right approach, Ryanair 021. Of course, we have auto brakes 1 as well, so set that. And we'll take off this here as well. I'm also going to check the
Munich radar, Lufthansa 3
the
uniform, flight level 180.
Ryanair 021, negative, runway 26 right only. Expect the RNAV runway 26 right approach.
okay. Expecting the RNAV 26 right approach, Ryanair 021.
Ryanair 021.
Okay, yeah, wait, the guy was talking anyway.
Ryanair 021, descent, flight level 090.
RNAV 26 right.
Descending flight level 090, Ryanair 021.
First, I want the elevation of the airport.
Ryanair 021, RNAV runway 26 right approach.
So, the elevation of the airport is 1,000. Okay, that's a high elevation. So, 1,400. So, we'll do 1,500.
Identified, continue.
And that's pretty much it. For the minimums of our approach, will be 5,000. So, set that. In fact, I think it's good to do radio, but whatever. Wait, it's not 5,000. What am I saying? It's 1,908. There we go. We start at 5,000 as our initial here. The course is 261. We won't be needing any ILS frequency. I don't believe that. But... And I'm guessing no transition as well. Because once we hit here, what do we do? Okay, we really need to descend right now. Our energy is not good right now. We are too high. Our potential energy is too high. So, we are kind of screwed here. I don't know if we're going to have to hold. But let's go ahead and put our spoilers. And try to reach that right now. As fast as we can.
Sun Express 5, Yankee Papa contact, Langenrader.
I don't know if we're going to be doing a RNAV. So, let's check that one. I think I have to put a channel. You know, I don't really... do that, that's why it's 72362. There.
Lufthansa Eidm contact, Milan radar on 132.
Yeah, wait, it's not good. Okay.
Switching to Milan radar on 132.705.
So we have a glide path here as well. You can do that, but I don't think there's any frequency I could put in here. Really for this.
Sun Express 6 Mike Foxtrot, flight level 370.
So.
Sun Express 6 Mike Foxtrot, Munich radar.
Yeah, there isn't much I could do. So we'll go ahead and not use this panel here. We won't be needing it. So that's it. And I don't know if we're going to be needing a transition. We'll do the MIC transition actually. So let's do that. Our nav here, 26 right, and the MIC transition here coming in. Give us a good transition. We are way too high. I don't know if that's going to impact it. Our energy is not good. Oh, actually, we're coming in from the upper side here.
Flight level 180.
So that should be good. And we're already cleared for 26 right. That's why I believe that's why we're actually haven't switched runway or doing the Addons, probably because of that, because we're already cleared for 26 right. But anyway, that's that. So course set here, just in case we'll ever need it. And I'll set the no ILS frequency. No ILS frequency needed. I think we're going to be doing a visual though. Really, a visual thing here with a glide path. I think the glide path here is 3 degrees. So 3 degrees.
Ryanair 021, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
3 degrees I think is around here.
Switching to Munich approach on 118.83, Ryanair 021.
Of course it's going to be the co-pilot, the first officer handling the radios, because I don't have that, a second brain.
Ryanair 021. Good evening.
So that's that. We're gonna set the terrain as well here, instead of the weather radar.
021, Munich approach identified. Good evening, cleared mic transition. Expect the RNAV runway 26 right approach into Munich. And have you got information?
Cleared mic transition. Expect RNAV
So we need
runway
information,
26
Charlie.
right approach into Munich. Ryanair
Okay, so
021.
missed approach, we climbed to 260 degrees to Delta Mike 531, which is around here, and then we go 1900 feet, and then turn right to Mick, climb to 5000. We'll redo the approach like that. So that's a good missed approach procedure.
Delta Sierra Alpha Alpha. Foxtrot contact Munich radar.
We will descend now to 5000. I believe we are cleared. I'm not really sure, but we'll descend right now. Requesting descent 5000. The Ryanair 021. I don't know if we're too high. I mean, I think we are, but it's probably going to give us a. It's probably going to give us a bit of a downwind here to come back. So yeah, but anyway, we'll see. You see, the VNAV path really wants us down right now, so that's the problem. Anyway, so we are low on energy here. We're actually high on potential energy, low on kinetic energy, but it seems that the VNAV here is increasing our speed that we're supposed to have because of the fact of this. But like, I don't know why, but the vertical speed is pretty low. Like on Airbus, the Airbus, if you put on op descent, it will really put the plane down. Okay, now it's doing it. Okay. But it will really put the plane down to try to capture that altitude. Here it's like kind of like a bit shy. But as you can see, we're almost here. We're gonna try to head there, and our kinetic energy is increasing. But yeah, that was not good. Our descent here wasn't well done. Sorry about that one. But yeah, now we're about to reach what we're supposed to reach. That we're supposed to be at 5000. We're not really forced to, because we're probably going to go a bit more down here. Okay, so we really descended there.
Ryanair 021, descend and maintain 5000 feet. Cleared for the RNAV runway 26 right approach via mic. Altimeter 1019.
1019.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Cleared for RNAV runway 26 right approach via mic. Altimeter 1019er. Ryanair 021.
Guessing it there's a new Addons meta information, but we'll disregard that. Keep going down. Descending to 5000. Okay, so let's brief our approach. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing a visual approach. So let me check that. Wait a second. Okay, so sorry for that delay. We are now expecting, as you can see, the terrain thing has gone, but it's not that bad. It's not CAVA conditions. Maybe we'll do an ILS here, but I'm really not sure. But it seems that it's gonna clear up once we hit the ground mostly, so that's that. But just in case, just stand by here. We'll go around and we'll go back for an ILS approach. Okay. 152. 52 is our approach speed. Let's check the actually this.
We We are now beginning our final approach into MA Nanshan.
Okay, we've passed
Please turn off
10,000.
all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate.
What did it
Kindly
say?
Put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full
I don't know what it said.
position,
Okay.
and fasten your seatbelts.
Set this
The weather
to...
in MA Nanshan is currently clear.
And
we expect to see our assigned gate is gate 262. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Yeah, look, it's kind of clear. I think we'll be able to land visually here. I can see the airport there in the distance, so that's good. And we'll put the seatbelt signs to the on position, and we'll set continuous here. Oh. We'll set the VOR actually for the airport, because I really want to know how far we are right now to the airport. So the VOR is... Seems that the VOR is... There isn't a VOR, because the approach chart doesn't show one. Odd, but yeah, the approach chart doesn't show one. Maybe if I head to another one, I'm not really sure. Anyway. I think they, yeah, look, there's a new, the Addons Papa is not showing here. I don't have no idea why, but it's fine. Let's just keep going. So, we're gonna do the right turn here, and I'm supposed to hit the 5,000 in a second. We are on the VNAV path, and we are currently on the speed we want, so everything is good. And, we've briefed our approach, so let's go ahead and brief it actually again, just in case. So, apparently on that Addons, it shows 140 at 4, but I'm sure it's not that. So, yeah, so this is the runway, so 1,300 feet. It's a gross weight and a wind correction of 5 knots. That's it. So, once we hit the dudek, I believe it's Gudek, yeah. We're gonna start descending the airplane. I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to do it if I press the approach. It's going to be probably be able to do the thing, but I'm probably gonna fly it visually, try to do this as I should be doing it. So, it's been around an hour and 45 minutes since our last, since our departure. Great. So, yeah, it's 16:29 UTC. We departed at what UTC did we depart at? I believe it's like 14 UTC or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna do a right turn in a second. We have 4.3 tons of fuel. I think that's why we were expecting around that much fuel as we came in, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll also set the terrain here. By the radar, we'll turn that off, and we'll turn the terrain here. Also, it's a good thing. I don't think we're going to be doing a... Yeah, there's no ILS approach here, so... I mean, I did set a course, so maybe once it hits the course, we'll be able to do it. We'll set it there, in case. Okay. Recall. And, come on. You have to have patience for the airplane to come in. Transition altitude is 5,000, so keep that in mind. So... So our glide path angle is supposed to be 3 degrees. We're supposed to be certain ground speeds. Oh, traffic. Do we see it? I think it's above us at the moment. No, it's below us. 600 feet below us. I don't know if I could see it right now, but yeah, we are coming close to it. It's like 500 feet below us. Ah, there it is. Look. Coming in. We're fine, we're fine.
Clear of conflict.
Okay, so we are supposed to descend now to 5,000 in a second. We'll arm the speed brakes. Okay, it's grabbing the course, the heading of the runway here. So if RNAV approach. Once I see the runway, I will disengage the autopilot and fly it manually. There it is. That's the runway, and we're landing 26 right.
Ryanair 021, speed 180 for spacing.
Speed 180 for spacing. Ryanair
Speed
021.
180 for spacing. I think that's a flaps up. We'll put the QNH, and I will put flaps 1. And now it's coming down. Glide path begins at 5,000 at the UDIP, so that's good. I see the runway. VNAV, I think, will disengage now as we hit the glide path. We're a bit high, a bit fast.
Tower on 118.705.
Can't put the speed brake right now.
Contacting Munich Tower on 118.705. Ryanair 021.
Put the runway turn off lights on, and that's it. So I'll put the
Munich Tower, Ryanair 021. Good evening. Established on the RNAV runway 26 right approach.
glide path begins.
Ryanair
3 degrees, I
Munich
believe.
Tower. Roger, continue approach.
So it's going to be that, and we're ready. So let's go ahead and put the gear down. Flaps. Well, first of all, set the desired. I think it's 152.
Munich Tower, Lufthansa 2 Papa Mike. Good evening, holding short 8 left, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Mike, Munich Tower, no delay. Embraer 190 on a 7-mile final runway, 08 left, winds 060 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, we are a bit fast, so I'll put the speed
Clear
brake.
for takeoff, runway 08 left, Lufthansa 2 Papa Mike.
And I think it's a good time to disengage the autopilot.
Ryanair
Once we hit
021, expect late landing clearance, runway 26 right.
And we'll disengage it. Okay, autopilot disengaged. We are flying visually. Also follow the glide path angle in case. Disengage the autopilot. I'll also completely ignore the thing. I will try to remain on that, but I'll kind of try to ignore it because I really want to fly visually here. Me, I have a tendency to go a bit too low. But going a bit too high is a bit. It's not as dangerous, but it's kind of annoying because you have to end up.
Lufthansa 01 Alpha, winds 060 at 6, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
26 left, cleared to land.
Lufthansa 2 Papa
01
Mike,
Alpha.
contact Munich departure on 118.83.
Contacting
Lufthansa
Munich
4
departure
Hotel
on
X-ray, contact
118.83,
departure.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Mike.
Going to departure, Lufthansa 4 Hotel X-ray, thanks.
Ryanair 021, runway 26 right, winds 020 at 3, clear to land.
Runway 26 right, cleared to land. Ryanair 021.
Airspeed low.
Tower, November, speed correction, speedbird 1032.
Holding point Alpha 1, runway 08 left, ready for departure.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Minimums continue.
Air France 1823, contact departure. Speedbird 1032, Munich Tower, runway 08 left, winds 060 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, Speedbird 1032.
Okay, retarding the engines.
To departure, Air France 1823, good day.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, we're floating a bit. Come on. There we go. Reversers.
Speedbird 1032, we are reconnected and the holding point Alpha 1 and request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Speedbird 1032, cleared to Frankfurt via the Give Me 6 Quebec departure, then as filed. Runway 08 left. Initial climb, flight level 070. Departure on 118.83. Squawk 3537.
Okay, flaps up. There we go, it's all the way up. Landing lights off.
Ryanair
Turn off lights
021,
off.
welcome to Munich. Exit at Alpha 6 if able. Contact ground on 121.83.
Collision light off.
Exit at Alpha 6 if able, switching to ground on 121.83.
Did you know
Ryanair
that
021.
Msfs is home to the famous Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival, attracting millions of visitors every year? We thank you for choosing to fly
Munich
with Ryanair
ground,
today.
Ryanair
Please remain seated
021.
until we
Good
reach our
evening,
final
cleared of
parking
runway.
position.
Ready to
On behalf
taxi
of
to
your
the
flight
gate.
crew, thank you for flying with Ryanair.
Ryanair
The local time here in MA Eminate Generation is 6:38
via
p.m.
Alpha 4, November 4, Echo 2, D3 Blue. Good day.
Gate 262 via Alpha 4, November 4, Echo 2, Delta 3 Blue,
November.
Ryanair 021.
Wait a minute. Okay, November 4, Echo 2. Echo 2. Delta 3. Wait, can I do spacing, please? Space. Delta 3 Blue. Blue. Delta 3 Blue, gate 262. Okay. So, we are good now to go. And I believe, I can even turn on the generators for that. Set out some high pack flow just because I want to get that done because it's kind of hot outside right now, so that's good, and we'll do that. And we'll set this to old RPGT off. So it's taxi. Okay. Alpha 4 November, and November we go left. Nope, wait, that's the wrong place. We're not trying to go to Mike. And is this a gate? So we're going to have a gate as a Ryanair plane.
Lufthansa 01
That's a
Alpha,
bit
next to
unrealistic.
parking via Bravo 6 Tango, B12W, Sierra 7, Whiskey 2,
November
Delta 3,
November
D3
1,
Orange.
and then November 4.
Bravo
so
6
it's
Tango,
like this.
B12W, Sierra 7, Whiskey 2, Delta 3, D3 Orange, Lufthansa 01 Alpha.
So November 4 is at that. November 4 is all the way there. So, let's go ahead and tell GSX that it's going to be November 4. So, gate 262. Wait, what's the gate number? Gate 262. Which for some reason is skipped here. So I guess golf, I'm guessing. No. Parking. Yeah, okay, it's a parking. Good, I thought it was a gate. We'll do arrow gate then. So, it is currently 16:43 UTC. It's
Tower on 118.705, Lufthansa 9 Lima Yankee.
It's not that. For now, the AP was burning a bit of extra fuel, but we have a lot of fuel, so don't care. And that's it. Just keep going. I will also turn off the thing here. Don't really need that working.
The GN807 contact tower on 118.705.
Going to tower, GN807, thanks.
So, let's keep going, and then that's November 4 entry.
Finnair 2 Papa X-ray ready for push.
Finnair 2 Papa X-ray cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved. Finnair 2 Papa X-ray.
Aegean 433 boarding complete. Request pushback.
Aegean 433 pushback approved. No conflicting traffic.
Is that an A380?
Push and start approved. Aegean 433.
Lufthansa has an A380. I never knew that. Yeah, it's an A380. What? That's cool. I literally have never seen an A380. Okay, so after November 4, we're supposed to go Echo 2. Where is Echo 2?
Lufthansa 8 Yankee Alpha ready for push.
Wait a second, I think it's good to go ahead.
Lufthansa 8 Yankee Alpha cleared for push and start.
The parking spots here.
Pushback and start approved.
Parking
Lufthansa 8
stands
Yankee Alpha.
east, I guess. It's good to know that. This is Dublin. Wait a second. I don't want to end up being in the wrong gate, so let's just check that out. Is that our gate? There's no one there. So 247. I think we just keep going until we find our gate. Because if you go to Munich and we pin the
City 8 Hotel Romeo request push and start.
Parking stands east.
City 8 Hotel Romeo push approved. Expect taxi shortly.
262 is
Cleared push and start. City 8 Hotel Romeo.
262 is really at the end because it's parking stands. So we have to go ahead and turn left then. And then 262 is there. So yeah, we're supposed to head to blue. I see why it says blue there. It's Delta 3, then you go blue.
Finnair 2 Papa X-ray ready to taxi.
because there's the orange and blue one, and we want to go to the blue one.
Ryanair 2 Papa X-ray, runway 26 left, taxi
And then we get the
via
gate
W1 Blue,
262.
Sierra 5, Sierra
Yeah, you
Bravo
see those are
14.
the parking stands right there. So you want to head there.
Runway 26 left, taxi via W1 Blue, Sierra 5, Sierra Bravo 14 for Ryanair.
So we are currently on Delta 3, and then you have to turn left, and then you'll get to the blue one, not the red one. That's important. And those are the parking stands right there, where there's mostly the Q300s and everything, but you know, around there is always there. So
Lufthansa 8 Yankee Alpha, runway 26 left, taxi via D3 Orange, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 14.
now we're gonna turn left here. This is the blue one.
Orange, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo
That's the
14,
red
Lufthansa
one.
8 Yankee Alpha.
And then we turn, pass this one, and then here we are. I think this is it.
Engine 433 ready to taxi.
Just
Engine 433, runway 26 left, taxi via
no, that's
D3
not one.
Orange,
The one
D3
next
Orange,
to us
Echo
is
2,
the stop.
Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 14.
This is
Runway 26
261.
left, taxi via E3 Orange, D3 Orange, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra, Bravo 14, Aegean 433.
And here we are. So let's go turn left.
Beeline 3 Charlie Quebec ready for push.
Beeline 3 Charlie Quebec cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved. Beeline 3 Charlie Quebec.
That's our marshaller. Okay.
Delta Mike Charlie Zulu Kilo ready to taxi.
Delta Mike Charlie Zulu Kilo, runway 26 left, taxi via Kilo 1, E3 Orange, D3 Orange, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 14.
Runway 26 left, taxi via Kilo 1, E3 Orange, D3 Orange, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 14, Delta Mike Charlie
what is that
Zulu
supposed
Kilo.
to mean? We paused it by accident. So, okay, we're online. We're good.
Hotel Romeo ready to taxi.
Okay, put the generators on. No, the generators off the
CTR 8
APU.
Hotel Romeo, runway 26 left, taxi
And
via
we'll
Whiskey
turn
2,
off the
D3 Blue,
engines.
Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra Bravo 14.
And we'll turn off the engine
Runway
brakes.
26
It's
left,
to
taxi
auto.
via Whiskey 2, D3 Blue, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra
Turn off
Bravo
the
14,
hydraulic
City
pumps,
Air
that's
8 Hotel
important.
Romeo.
Taxi light off. Wheel well light off. That's it. And we turn off the window heats. Oh, I forgot the probe heats to turn those on. That could have been
Ground, Lot 3 Alpha November.
I don't know why I
taxi
get an
to the
alarm
ramp.
or something, but whatever. So we're done.
Lot 3 Alpha November, taxi to parking via Bravo 6.
Okay,
Tango
that was a
C12W,
perfect parking.
Sierra 7,
Look at that.
Whiskey
Look at
2,
that parking.
D3
That was a
Orange,
perfect
Echo
parking.
2,
Watch
Delta
that.
1,
Okay,
Whiskey
maybe a
2.
bit too short, but other than that, it's good.
Bravo
So
6
let's go ahead
Tango,
and
B12W, Sierra 7, Whiskey 2, D3 Orange,
request
Echo 2,
the
Delta 1,
deboarding
Whiskey
process.
2, Lot 3 Alpha November.
As that happens, I can already start connecting the jetways. So we'll set the chocks and we'll move the parking brake. We'll clear all of this.
Beeline 3 Charlie Quebec ready to taxi.
Also, that's that, and we'll turn off this airplane. We'll secure it.
Beeline 3
First of
Charlie
all,
Quebec, runway 26 right, taxi
we
via
want
Whiskey 2,
the,
Delta 1, November 4, November Alpha 13, Mike Alpha 14.
we want the
Runway
plane to have external power, so we'll set that.
Delta 1, November 4, November Alpha 13.
Chocks are set, so that's fine, and ground power, let's request that. Once that's available, we should see the available
Aegean
here,
433,
and
give way to the City Air 320
and
Neo
we'll
on your
turn
left.
off the APU.
We'll give way to the City Air 320 Neo, Aegean 433.
Okay, and that's it. We'll tune out of ground here. We don't need that anymore, and that's it. Whew. You're done. Let's get out of the airplane right now. I think we're gonna use the air stairs actually. I don't know if they called a no, they didn't. Okay, so we'll use the stairs here. Extend the air stairs, and we will open the door. That's the air stair coming out, and the passengers should begin the deboarding process. There it is. People should start coming out and heading to the bus. So that's that. And that's it. yeah, we're actually really done here with our flight. So let's set the TCAS to standby. So we don't want anybody to see us. And we are completed. Our flight is completed. I'm not even sure. I think our average, our landing move was like 120 feet per minute, which is not that bad. So, you can check that here that the passengers should begin their deboarding process very soon. You can check that if you open the door. They should start leaving right now. And you should see them once we look outside now. And they start leaving. On their trip to Munich. There we go. We're done. So, thank you all for watching my video. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.